End of Days stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, Gabriel Byrne, Robin Tunney, and is directed by Peter Hyams. And the plot of End of Days is in 1979, a priest at the Vatican sees a comet arching over the moon described as the Eye of God, heralding the birth of one chosen to be the mother of Satan's child. The priest is sent on a mission by the Pope to find and protect the girl from Satan, although a few Vatican knights led by a corrupt cardinal insist that she must die. In New York, a newborn girl, Christine York, is identified by Satanists, including her physician, Dr. Abel, and her nurse and future guardian, Mabel, as the woman chosen to bear Satan's child on New Year's Eve 1999. The Satanists perform occult rites on the newborn, but in late 1999, Satan possesses an investment banker in a restaurant, and he destroys the restaurant, killing many people inside. Suicidal and alcoholic former police detective Jericho Kane, depressed since his wife and child were killed in contract killings, works for a private security company, and he blames God for his plight. After that, a series of disturbing signs suggest that Satan has returned to Earth and is walking to the streets of New York City, and it seems that Satan needs to find a woman who will bear his child as the time for the arrival of the Antichrist draws near, while protecting Christine York. End of Days is a pretty underrated Arnold Schwarzenegger film. I really don't see where all the negativity for this movie comes from. I can understand some of the problems, but it's not that bad, guys. Now, I do like the premise that I just described. It's a very interesting premise. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger in a different role. And it's a very different movie for him. And he knows that it is a different film for him. He's playing something completely different, and he does a good job at it. He does a good job at playing a different type of character, Jericho Kane. And you feel bad for him because he lost his wife and his daughter, and he blames God for the situation. Now, directors Sam Raimi and Guillermo del Toro were offered this movie, but they turned it down to do other movies. And Marcus Nispel was going to direct, but he left because of the budget and script problems. So Peter Hyams not only directs this movie, but he does pretty darn good cinematography. And for $100 million, this film does have a pretty good, entertaining thing. The effects are pretty good for the budget that this movie has, although some of it is a little bit unfinished, and I'll give it a pass because it was 1999 and The Matrix had pretty better effects. This and The Matrix had better effects than half of the effects in The Phantom Menace. The music in this movie by John Debney is really good, and I do like the rock-oriented soundtrack with Guns N' Roses' song "Oh My God," and several songs were overlaid in scenes that are typically silent in thriller films. Robin Tunney is great. Robin Tunney is an underrated actress, and she hasn't been in anything since this. I don't know. But this is not a bad film. It's not an awful film. And the rest of the cast is pretty good. Now, originally, Liv Tyler and Kate Winslet were going to play the character of Christine York, but they both dropped out, and they declined over. And Liv Tyler, she declined over contractual issues. I don't mind the end of the movie, of course. I don't mind the ending, the sacrificing himself. At 2 hours and 3 minutes, you do have some slow spots. So, some of the slow spots could have been tightened up a bit. And the rest of the cast is pretty good. You got Kevin Pollak, Gabriel Byrne. He's over the top, but he does a good job in this movie. You got the late Derrick O'Connor. You got CCH Pounder, Udo Kier. Just, it's a pretty talented cast. And an interesting premise. Despite some of this movie being a little slow paced and some of the CGI not being very good, this is a pretty entertaining movie. And I will give End of Days an Epictastic. Let me know what you guys think about this one down below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let's continue the road to 1,000 subscribers, and you guys keep it cool as always.